Los Angeles, California. Chinatown, September 1970. Tuesday evening, 7 o'clock. The Junfan Gung Fu Institute sits on the second floor of a brick building on College Street. Wooden stairs that creak. The smell of liniment oil, sounds of training drifting down to the street below. This is where Bruce Lee teaches. This is where serious martial artists come to learn something beyond what their own systems teach them. Inside the training area, 20 feet by 30 feet. Wooden floor worn smooth from years of footwork, mirrors on one wall, heavy bags on another, 9 students working in pairs, the sound of contact, controlled strikes, feet shuffling. Bruce Lee moves among them, watching, correcting, teaching. He is 30 years old, 5'7", 135, moving with the efficiency that defines everything he does. A knock on the door at the bottom of the stairs. Bruce calls down, "Come up." Heavy footsteps, deliberate, someone large, someone confident. The students pause, turn toward the stairs. A woman emerges into the training area. She is massive, 6'1", 240, Scandinavian features, blonde hair pulled back, wearing a white judo gi with a black belt. The gi is worn, used. This is not ceremonial. This is a working uniform. Her name is Ingrid Bergström, Swedish, 26 years old. Bronze medal heavyweight judo at the 1968 Mexico City Olympics. 8 years competing internationally. She has thrown some of the largest, strongest judokas in the world. Ingrid stops at the top of the stairs, scans the room. Her eyes find Bruce. Bruce Lee. Her English has a Swedish accent. Precise, direct. Bruce nods, steps forward. "Yes, how can I help you?" Ingrid speaks carefully, respectful. "My name is Ingrid Bergström. I am training in Los Angeles for 2 months. I compete in judo, Olympic level. I heard about your school, about your philosophy. I would like to train with you if that is possible." Bruce studies her, sees the gid, the black belt, the way she stands, the confidence that comes from years of real competition. "You're welcome to train here. What specifically interests you?" Ingrid chooses her words. "I want to understand how different systems work together. In judo we have rules, competition format, G-grips. I want to know what happens outside those rules, against someone who does not fight the same way." Bruce nods, gestures to the mat area. "Let's work. Show me what you do." The 9 students stop training completely, move to the sides. Watch. This is unusual. A female Olympic judoka in their dojo, about to train with their teacher. Bruce and Ingrid move to the center of the floor, bow to each other. Traditional respect. Bruce speaks. "Show me a standard judo entry. We'll work cooperatively first. I want to understand your mechanics. Subscribe, turn on notifications, like the video, and comment. More true Bruce Lee stories are coming." Ingrid steps forward, reaches for Bruce's collar and sleeve. The classical judo grip. Bruce allows it. She demonstrates an ippon seo nag, a shoulder throw. Perfect technique. Textbook form. Bruce follows the motion, goes with it, lands safely on the mat, stands, good, clean mechanics. "Now show me another." For 20 minutes they exchange techniques. Ingrid shows judo throws. Bruce shows jeet kune do entries. They work slowly, deliberately, educational. The students watch silently. They are seeing their teacher learn, seeing him adapt, seeing him absorb information from a system outside his own. Then Ingrid stops, stands upright. "Bruce, I have a question. A real question. Bruce waits. In competition, I throw men. Men heavier than me. Men stronger than me. People say this is because of rules, because of the gi, because of competition format. I want to know the truth. Can my judo work against your system? Full resistance, real test. Not cooperative. I need to know. Bruce considers, looks at Ingrid, sees genuine curiosity, not arrogance, not challenge, scientific inquiry. He nods. Yes, we can test it. Full resistance. But we stop when someone has control. No injuries. Agreed. Ingrid nods. Agreed. They reset. Step apart. The 9 students lean forward. This is no longer demonstration. This is a real test. Ingrid drops into judo stance. Classical shizentai. Natural posture. Balanced. Ready. Bruce stands in his ready position. Hands up. Relaxed. Alert. Ingrid moves first. Fast. Faster than the students expected. She closes distance. Her hands shoot out. Right hand grabs Bruce's left collar. Left hand grabs his right sleeve. The fundamental judo grips. Kumi kata. She has them instantly, before Bruce fully processes her speed. She turns. Her hip drives into Bruce's center. Her body drops. Classical ippon seo neige. Shoulder throw. All of her 240 pounds of Olympic-trained mechanics, executing a technique she has drilled 10,000 times. Bruce's feet leave the ground. He is airborne, rotating. The student's eyes go wide. Bruce hits the mat. Hard, flat on his back. The sound echoes in the training space. Complete throw. Ippon. In competition, this would be an immediate win. The 9 students are frozen. Their teacher on the mat. Thrown by a woman. None of them can process it. Ingrid stands over Bruce. Not gloating. Not celebrating. Concerned. Are you okay? Bruce lies there for 2 seconds. Then his face changes. He smiles. Not a small smile. A genuine smile of discovery, of learning. He extends his hand. Ingrid pulls him up. 240 pounds, lifting 135 with ease. Bruce is still smiling. That was excellent. Perfect technique. Perfect timing. You caught me completely. Ingrid nods, still concerned. I did not mean to throw you so hard. I thought you would counter. Bruce shakes his head. I couldn't counter. You had the grips. You had position. You executed perfectly. That's real skill, Ingrid. Real skill. He pauses, looks at her. But can I try again? Now that I know what to expect? Ingrid nods. Of course. They reset. The students have not moved, have not breathed. Their teacher just got thrown by a woman, by an Olympic judoka, and now he wants to go again. They watch. Bruce and Ingrid face each other. Ingrid drops into stance. Bruce stays in his position, but something is different. His awareness has changed. He knows her speed. Now knows her technique. Knows what she will try. Ingrid moves. Same entry, same speed. Her hands reach for the grips. 8 seconds. Second one. Bruce's left hand intercepts Ingrid's right hand before it reaches his collar, not blocking. Redirecting, light touch. Her hand slides past. She resets, immediately, tries with left hand. Bruce's right hand intercepts, same result. Second 2. Ingrid changes strategy, shoots for a different grip, lower, hip level. Bruce's hands control her wrists. She has strength, real strength. 240 pounds of Olympic athlete. But Bruce is not fighting strength. He is controlling structure. Second 3. Ingrid tries to pull, use her weight. Bruce moves forward, into her, closer than judo distance allows. Inside her range, her grips lose leverage. She cannot execute throw mechanics from this distance. Second 4. Bruce's right hand is on Ingrid's left shoulder, light. Guiding, his left hand controls her right elbow. He has structure control now. Ingrid tries to reset, step back, create throwing distance. Bruce follows, stays close. Second 5. Bruce's right foot sweeps. Low, not hard, just precise. Catches Ingrid's lead leg at the moment. Her weight is transitioning. 240 pounds has nothing underneath. Her eyes widen, realization. Second 6. Ingrid falls. Bruce controls the descent, guides it. She lands on her side. Controlled, safe, not hurt. Just down. Bruce's hand is on her shoulder, positioning, proving control, not asserting dominance, demonstrating understanding. Second 7. Bruce steps back, extends his hand. Ingrid takes it. He pulls, 240 pounds, rises with assistance. They stand facing each other, both breathing harder, both processing. Second 8. Bruce speaks quietly. Your judo is excellent, real, effective. You threw me because your skill is real, but when I knew what to expect, I could intercept before you established control. That's the difference, not your skill. My awareness. The dojo is completely silent. 9 students staring. They just watched their teacher get thrown, then watched him adapt, then watched him demonstrate control. All in 8 seconds, against an Olympic bronze medalist who outweighed him by over 100 pounds. Ingrid is breathing hard, not from exertion, from processing. You did not counter my throw. You prevented it before I could execute. How? Bruce gestures to the mat. They sit. The students move closer. Bruce speaks to all of them. Ingrid's judo is real. She threw me because she's skilled, fast, strong, technically perfect. But judo requires specific setups, grips, distance, structure. When I prevented those setups, the techniques couldn't work. That's not a weakness of judo. That's awareness, understanding what comes before the technique. He looks at Ingrid. Your question was, can your judo work against my system? The answer is, it already did. You threw me. But when I understood your system, I could prevent the setups. That doesn't mean your judo is weak. It means every system has requirements. Meet those requirements. It works. Prevent those requirements. It doesn't. Ingrid nods slowly. So against someone who does not know judo, my techniques work. Against someone who understands judo, I must adapt. Bruce nods. Exactly. You asked if a woman at the highest level can defeat a man at lower weight. You already answered that question. You threw me. The real question is what happens when both people understand both systems. Then it becomes about adaptability. Not gender, not size. Understanding. Over the next 2 months, Ingrid trains at Bruce's school 3 times a week. She teaches the students judo principles. Bruce teaches her Jeet Kune Do concepts. They work together, exchange ideas. The students watch this partnership. 2 masters from different systems learning from each other. No ego, no pride, just mutual respect and growth. When Ingrid returns to Sweden, she carries techniques she never learned in judo. Entries that don't require ging grips. Striking combinations that set up throws. She integrates them into her competition training, her coaching, her teaching. Years later, When students ask Ingrid about training with Bruce Lee, she tells them the truth. He threw me once. I threw him once. Then he adapted. That's mastery, not never losing, adapting faster than your opponent. 9 witnesses. A dojo in Chinatown. A Tuesday evening when an Olympic judoka and a martial arts philosopher tested a question together. She threw him. He adapted. Both learned. Both grew. The story spreads through judo circles in Sweden, through martial arts schools in Los Angeles, through Olympic training centers in Europe. Not because a woman threw Bruce Lee, but because Bruce Lee smiled when it happened. Because he stood up and said, again. Because mastery is not about never being thrown. It's about what you do after you hit the ground. Subscribe, enable notifications, like the video, and comment below which Bruce Lee moment surprised you most.